Hey Migo, this is Jeff once again with Zucor Marketing. We're based in San Antonio, Texas, and we specialize exclusively in, helping trade companies like roofing, remodelers, also handyman to get more customers through Google. We've actually helped 100 companies just like yours to do exactly that. And in this video, I'm going to show you specifically what's holding your website back and what your top competitor is doing differently that's allowing them to beat you right now. Let me start with a quick result from a recent client we worked with. They're in a handyman company with a similar market to yours. So when they came to us, they were getting roughly 4 calls a week from their website. After we implemented the same changes I'm about to show you, they were getting 11 valid leads a week within 90 days. I'm sharing that because I want you to understand that what I'm about to show you isn't theoretical. These are real changes that produce real results for companies exactly like yours. Now let's go ahead and take a look at your website. Well, compared to your top competitors, your website is average at best. And I'm going to show you exactly why. Well, the gap isn't about on how your website looks, but about how Google sees it. Right now, Google doesn't see it the way it needs to in order for you to, or I mean, in order to put you in front of customers who are actively searching for your services. So there are three main areas where your website is falling short. We'll go through each one of them. Number one is the content. Google is actually looking for 1,000 words on your homepage, and the more relevant content you have, the more Google considers you an expert in your field, and the higher it will rank you on Google. Let's go ahead and do a quick count just to see how many words you have on your homepage. Well, currently, you have 812 words. Well, that is significantly short of what Google wants to see, so adding additional relevant content to your homepage um, that would directly improve in how Google will rank you on the Google searches. Next, or the number two would be the keywords. Keywords are actually the exact words and phrases your customers type into Google. So when they're searching for businesses like yours, like for example, someone in your market might type handyman in Denver, Colorado, into the search, and then what Google will do it is that it will scan your website looking for those exact phrases. So the more you use the right keyword throughout your content, the more Google considers your website relevant for those searches and the higher it ranks you. However, repeating the keywords too many times, it's called keyword stuffing, and Google will actually penalize you for it. The goal here is strategic usage. Now let's go ahead and take a look at how Google actually displays search results. So when you do a search, you'll see three types of results. So the very first one we have here is what we call the map pack, which takes into action the distance of the business from the person that's doing the search. And also being here is extremely valuable because this listings gets a lot of attention and a lot of clicks. So the results here are actually your complete Google business profile, including reviews, a call button, updates, and many more, and not just links to your website. Below the map pack are the organic search results, which many people call the real results because they're not paid ads. These are the websites that Google considers most relevant based on the keywords being searched and the factors about the quality of your website. So we have here your main competitor, um, and this is exactly who's taking, those customers away from you right now. Let's go ahead and take a look at their website. Well, right off the bat, they do have a crystal clear call to action the moment you land on their homepage. They have an enormous amount of keyword optimized content throughout their website. They have detailed service pages, regularly updated blogs, a tons of, other great contents as well. So every one of these things, tells Google that this is an important and a trustworthy website. And Google actually rewards them by putting them at the top of the searches. Next one, or the third one, would be the backlinks. We'll now move on with the numbers. We'll check the numbers behind, both websites. We use this tool we call Ahrefs, and this is what SEO specialists use to evaluate websites. Let me go ahead and walk you through the numbers we have here. DR is the level of trust that Google has in your website, and UR is the overall strength of your website. Then backlinks are links from other website pointing to yours. So think of them as recommendations or shoutouts from other, or I mean, yeah, they're like shoutouts from around the internet. The more high quality backlinks you have, the more important Google considers your website and the higher it ranks you. Let's go ahead and compare both numbers. We'll now check on your competitors' numbers. Well, with DR and UR, it shows that Google still considers their website a much more trustworthy and a stronger website. That's also because they have more backlinks, they have more keywords, which gave them more traffic within the last 30 days. What that actually means is that currently Google trusts their website significantly more than yours, and that difference actually translates directly into them receiving more calls, leads from customers who search for exactly what you offer. Customers who also never even saw your website because your competitors showed up first on the Google searches. So just to summarize what we found, your website needs better content, more keywords to meet Google's requirements, and you also need significantly more high quality backlinks to close the trust gap between your website and your competitors. Each of this is actually flexible. I mean, none of this requires rebuilding your website from scratch. They are specific, targeted improvements that will directly impact where you rank on Google, and thus how many new customers you get versus your competitors. Now, some of these changes are things you can begin working on with yourself, and this video has given you a clearer picture of exactly where you need to focus. But if you want to get quickly and completely beat your competitors, we can also help you out with that. Also, our founder, Mr. Samuel Turcott, is a marketing specialist who has worked with trade companies for over 25 years. we he actually does a limited number of free 20-minute deep dive calls with business owners where he builds a specific action plan tailored to your website, your services, and your local market. It's a genuine working session, not a sales call. He'll tell you exactly what you should and in what order, and you can actually take that into plan and do whatever you like with it. I'm also going to be following up with you in a couple of days. If you have seen this video resonates with everything that I've discussed, it's worth 20 minutes of your time to talk with Mr. Turcott. And I also really do appreciate your time. You have a wonderful day. Bye.